Good morning. It's so wonderful to see everyone's faces, and thanks to who are joining us on social media of some sort. So thank you so much for coming to Unity. We have a positive path for spiritual living. We like to start off with lighting our Christ candle, with reminding us that the Christ consciousness, which is in each and every one of us. I know I'm excited. I hope you are too. We have a great service today. We're going to have Armand and Angelina, and you've got a lot of people there coming back to see you, so thank you so much. I'd like to share a little bit about them. Armand is an award-winning songwriter, an inspirational speaker whose enthusiastic presence inspires us all to love life passionately. Angelina, as you have heard already, has an angelic and heart-opening voice that draws from many languages. She was classically trained at Indiana University and was formerly at Epcot Center. They are international performers using song, stories, and humor to remind us now to open our hearts and remember we are meant to experience heaven on earth. Stand up. Thank you so much. We're going to get started now with the opening song. And as we do, we want to have everyone, if you would like to bring some money up, we have Feed the Collection, the Hungry Collection. And I want to share with you that for the feed, we just want to let you know just how much your efforts go a long way. The feed for the poor Jamaica for the month of December, we collected $1,499.05. That is wonderful. So again, as they do the opening song, you can feel free to come up.
So we're going to teach you a song. It's called the Welcome Song. And the words are real easy. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you're here today. Did you know you're one with God for eternity? Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you're here with me. You're not a stranger anymore. Now you're family. Okay, hit it. Welcome, welcome, I'm glad you're here with me. Did you know you're one? Did you know you're one with God for eternity? Welcome, welcome, I'm glad you're here with me. You're not a stranger. You're not a stranger anymore. Now you're family. Welcome, welcome, I'm glad you're here with me. Welcome, welcome, I'm glad you're here with me. Did you know you're one? Did you know you're one with God for eternity? Welcome, 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 I'm glad you're here with me. You're not a stranger anymore. Now you're family. Welcome, welcome, I'm glad you're here with me. Did you know you're one with God for eternity? Welcome, welcome, I'm glad you're here with me. You're not a stranger anymore. Now you're family. You're not a stranger anymore. Here at Unity.
Well, that's a wonderful segue in saying welcome, everyone. So thank you so much for coming. Is there anyone new for the first time here? Okay, we've got, there we go. Thank you. We do have several people. Thank you so much. Appreciate you coming. If you'll just fill out, there's a yellow card. If you will just fill that out and tell us a little bit about yourself, we'll certainly share with you all the things that we have going on here. So I'd like to have us open now with our opening prayer, the peace prayer. So we'll join together in saying, we are a channel of God's love. Through divine love, justice prevails and powerful results come forth. We trust the activity of God within us all people, and all situations. We give thanks for divine intelligence and divine grace operating and expressing fully in all people everywhere throughout the world. Highest good for all is the results. Amen. And now if you'll stay in that quiet space, if you will, for the daily word. So just kind of open yourself up and just go to your heart space. And that really means just really centering in and just focusing on your heart and listening to the words. But let's first together repeat the daily word guidance. I follow divine guidance with faith and confidence. Created in the image and likeness of God, I have creative power to bring ideas to life. I choose which thoughts to nurture and grow, and where and how to invest my time and energy. Like a sailor preparing to embark upon the open sea, I do not travel alone. I get clear about where I want to go and what do I want to experience, and then get ready for the journey. I map the course to my goals and then make an action plan. God accompanies me as the wind fills my sails and propels me. I hold the rudder and choose the route, but ultimately the wind moves me. I collaborate with Spirit within and feel secure and brave knowing that I'm always supported. With divine guidance to rely upon, I move confidently in the direction of my dreams. And from Proverbs 16:9, the human mind plans the way, but the Lord directs my steps. So now we'll continue.
Peace I am, peace in every moment, peace in every moment, peace I am. Peace I am, peace in every moment, peace in every moment, peace I am. Peace I am, peace in every moment, peace in every moment, peace I am. Peace I am, peace in every moment, peace in every moment, peace I am. Peace I am, peace in every moment, peace in every moment, peace I am. And we invite you to take that peace into the meditation. The truth of who we are at our core is peace. And with the daily word and the daily scripture, God directs our steps. We find peace by knowing that we are not in control of the outcomes. There is divine guidance. Connecting us all. And moving through us all simultaneously. We came from God. We return to God. We are with God. That is the truth of our being. And knowing that connects us more deeply with the peace of God. Allow the music now to take you on your very own sacred journey into that knowing, into that peace. Very gently now, begin to bring your attention to the sacred sanctuary, your physical body, which is your individualized expression of God. Being right here, right now, in this holy moment. No concerns for the future, no regrets from the past. Neither exist in this holy moment. Peace is not something we seek or need to seek. Peace is here all along. We just remove any blocks. Similar to the sky, The sky is always there. The clouds merely block our view. We are always perfect children of God. Thank you, Great Spirit, Father, Mother God. And so it is. Amen. All is well. All is well. God is balanced. All is well. There's perfection everywhere. All is well. And so it is.
All right. Well, today's message is titled, We Are All One, Namaste. And we will be talking about oneness and connection.
And this is the 14th time I found out from a special bookkeeper person those exact numbers. 14th time to be with you since 2004. And thank you for bringing us back. Because there aren't many places that have continued to support us all this time. There's different minister changes and people move in, people move out. Maybe a minister doesn't resonate with what we do. It's a little different. For you folks that are here for the first time, please give them a second chance and come back again next week. But that's a wonderful thing. So when the offering comes out, we have a special extra $100 bill as a thank you tithe to this center. Because, thank you. Because really...
Because we really appreciate you and being here. And
yeah.
And when we go to a church that we've been to many times, it's like a family and a very familiar feeling. And we feel very blessed.
Right. And we even know
here.
what door to go in. It's like right there. So thank you, thank you, thank you. This has been really a delight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Many more to come. And not only did you survive the great pause, you thrived, because we're almost standing room only. So, all right. So a man that really, really influenced me as a child, one of the few consistent human beings in my life, we would like to give him a little moment here.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine?
Won't you be my neighbor? Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to Angelina and Armand's neighborhood. Oh, it's so good to be back with y'all again. I only get to be a part of every fourth service that they do, so this is a good day for me. This is awesome. So it's customary in our neighborhood to have a special word or phrase for the day. And today, our word is Namaste. Let's say that together. Namaste. It's a special word. Do you know there's no actual word that perfectly translates to English from that Sanskrit word namaste, but the closest word is one called unity. That's the closest to namaste. So it takes a lot of words to really describe that, but one of my favorites I've seen many times on different posters. I honor the place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the place in you of love, light, truth, and peace. I honor the place in you where when you are in that place in you and I am in that place in me, there is only one of us. And that, to me, is the most valuable thing we can learn in any spiritual movement, all of which have a version of that. They may change it up a little bit, but if we're all one, I remember something that I was looking at, I think it was in the Daily Word today, that I thought I would remind us all. Spirit and divine love is flowing through everyone. If you turn the TV on, you might see different people that you think it's not flowing through them, but everyone else. It's flowing through everyone. And that requires extra trust, okay? Extra trust that everything's happening in divine order. And it doesn't mean you have to be passive. Unconditional love is not passive. Martin Luther King Jr. was not passive. You fight for what you want to fight for, and you know the divine love is actually guiding the steps, and you let go of your attachment to the outcome. Because if we are all one, then on some level, we are all co-creating this magical playground called Earth, or even further, mini parks, the universe. We are co-creating all of that. Namaste. So, can I tell them something that happened Thursday, Friday?
But do you want to talk
you go
about
first.
Namaste and Godzilla, or are you going to do that?
Oh, I forgot about Namaste and Godzilla. Thank you for reminding me. She keeps me on track. So when I first read that Namaste thing, I thought, that's a lot of words that it takes to really fully grasp the depth of that one word, that one Sanskrit word. And I thought it reminded me of the films that I used to watch when I was a kid, Japanese horror films. And it would be a whole lot of words just to say one word. There's a, Godzilla's in the city. Stop. And then, so whenever I hear that Namaste, I typically will think about those old movies like that. So.
And then you came up with a new one the other day.
Well, this is interesting happened. So, we were talking a little bit last night at the concert. Y'all missed out at the chant from, anyway, but it was fun. The right people are always everywhere, right? You're always there. That's the divine order of things, and we had fun with our group last night. But so on Friday, her mom is in one of these independent living places, and when we had just gotten back into town from being away for a month on Tuesday, and I said, I gotta go see Mom today. Even though she's my mother-in-law, she's still my mom. And so she says, I can't. I'm too busy unpacking and getting ready for Port Richey and then getting ready for the next thing we're doing, blah, blah, blah. I said, well, I'm going without you. I said, I've got to go spend some time with her. And she goes, well, I'm going to make sure you have everything in you. Honey, I'm a grown man. I'm almost 65 years old. I'm fine. So she sticks in my pocket, unbeknownst to me, a set of reading glasses and then a phone charger.
You know.
But didn't tell me. So I get there and I write to her and I said, you were right. I need a phone charger. My phone is going out. And it was like, and I still have another hour with her and I want to have my phone working. She goes, it's in your pocket. So I got it. And then I said, oh, and by the way, you said you were going to get some reading glasses for me. No, I said, I didn't bring reading glasses in from the car. She goes, look in your other pocket. And they were there. And I went, oh my God, this is like a mama stay moment. That was my word. It was like the divine, the mother in you, the mom in you recognizes the child in me.
Well, I heard it this way, Mama, stay and make me a sandwich.
That's true, Mama, stay. So anyway, we wanted to share our newest word. I'm probably going to stick that on Urban Dictionary because every time I get one of those, I find it. Years ago, I came up with something called a placebuzz. And the reason I came up with it, this is going off track. But anyway, I used to play in bars when I was in my 20s. I was a rock and roll singer in bars. So I'd be in bars a lot. And I've always been a one-hit wonder when it comes to alcohol. Give me one beer or one glass of wine, and that's all I need. Well, people will want to buy the band rounds of drinks. And I would say, nothing for me. And the bartender says, find something to let them buy. It's good for our business, and they feel good. So I found this thing called O'Doul's, which was this zero beer. They still make it, and I still drink it. But the first time I drank one, I went, oh my God, I think I got high on this. And then I started thinking about it. A placebo is when you think something's happening because somebody told you that it was going to do that. Well, when I drank a beer and it tasted like a beer, even though there wasn't alcohol in it, I got a placebuzz. And so I put that in the Urban Dictionary. If you look that up, it'll have my name, placebuzz. Anyway, honey, I just took over for you there.
That's good.
What's that? What's next?
I'm going to read something on oneness. There's a religion called Baha'i, and their commitment to oneness is beautiful. So let me just read this. Baha'is believe that we belong to one human family characterized by harmony and cooperation. Here are a few spiritual components. Every human being was created in the spirit of God's utmost love. God gave each person a soul which has no gender, race, ethnicity, or social class. When it comes to diversity, we can see God's glorious handiwork and see the beauty in one another.
I love that. And here's a wonderful Buddhist story that, to me, really exemplifies the Namaste principle. What did the Buddhist say at the hot dog stand? Make me one with everything. That's deep. So the vendor happened to be a unity minister. It may have been Diane Clevenger, I'm not sure, but it was a unity minister, and the Buddhist gave them the money for the hot dog, and the Buddhist says, where's my change? And the Rev said, but change comes from within. So yeah, I've been doing this a long time. 1984 I told Steve that somebody told me they went to this church and they said, Armand, I found a church where they talk like you, and the same thing kind of happened to you as well. And so that's what happened to me way back then. And so oneness has been the theme, and the very first sermon I ever did after Ruth Fatura and her husband Bob, y'all Ruth Fatura folks, fans and stuff, after she and her husband Bob, they were at the Unity Church of North Tampa, and they told me, they said, instead of getting up and singing on a Sunday and speaking, why don't you have an actual message where everything wraps around it? I had never done that. I just got up and did little mini concerts and things, and so that changed my life. And that was the very first sermon I ever did, way back in the 90s. It was, we are all one, Namaste. And so this theme has been running through my life. So I look back and I realized that much of what I brought into unity was from my upbringing, like Catholicism and catechism. And I thought I had let all that stuff go, but what I realized I had done is I had let go of the parts that no longer served me, but I held on to the parts that did. And there were a lot of them. As a matter of fact, we have a cousin in Louisiana that is a priest. And he says, I love your music. I would love to bring you into my Catholic church. And we went, great. What are we going to do? Okay, anyway, so then we look at our list, we get there, and we're like, oh my God, there is so much of that teaching in our ministry. We have a song called The Prayer of St. Francis. We do Ave Maria. We do Amazing Grace. We do Panis Angelicus. We do the Lord's Prayer. We do all this stuff and all these messages. And Love is a Boomerang, stuff like that we do that fit right in welcome song, and realize how influenced. And that's what I love about New Thought and Unity, is that you can bring any kind of, it's a very large tent, as long as you believe in inclusivity, right? We like to say this, unity is an inclusive movement unless you're exclusive, and then you're not included. Okay. Anyway, so one of the stories I was thinking about was a great Bible story of oneness. And I don't remember all the details, so I'm going to kind of paraphrase it. There was this guy, his name was Zach. Now, obviously, he's a biblical guy. It was a Zachariah, Zachamias, Zebariah, Sariah, one of those Bible names, but we'll just call him Zach for simplicity. And Zach was chilling in his crib, and he started to fall asleep. and he saw the Spirit of Jesus come to him. And Jesus said, Zach, I am going to visit you tomorrow in the flesh. He barely slept the whole night. He was so excited. First thing he did, he got up in the morning, called Publix, got a deli tray. No ham. Called Stanley Steamer, got the place all spruced up, and then he waited. Got a knock on the door. Hey, how's it going, Zach? It's Mark. Mark, thanks, man. I have no time. See you later. Sent him away. Somebody else comes in. Knocks on the door. Oh, it's you. Oh, I thought it was somebody else. I'll talk to you later. And then a lady comes by, knocks on the door, and he says, oh, Rachel, not a good time. Oh, gosh. And by the way, she never saw him again. That night, he was kind of upset. He says, I got a vision that you were going to come visit me, and you already know the story. Jesus says, Zach, I visited you 3 times, and you dissed me every time. And to me, that is the message that we are all, when I first heard about Christ consciousness, and a Unity person said to me, I celebrate the Christ in you, that was so foreign for me to imagine that Christ power is in me too. But if we're all one and there's only one presence and we're all from the same energy, then it has to be in all of us. It just is maybe more expressed in some and less in others, but it's still there. Maybe there's a few more clouds in some people's sky. They don't see that blue sky as much, okay? But it's there. It's always there. So I'm going to sing a song that was inspired by that little vision I had. This is called Whatsoever You Do. Fantasy dreaming one night, touched by indigo light. Spirit came through and said God would appear to my side. Leaped from my bed the next day, pondering things I would say. Then I got a call from the tax man who wanted my pay. I told him that I had no time for the call, angrily called him a thief, shouted goodbye as I slammed down the phone. Then these words came to me: whatsoever you do unto him, you do unto me. Feeling chagrined and ashamed, I fell short of God once again. Swore to myself that my vision would not be in vain. I went out for a drive, thought I'd recover just fine. Then I saw this homeless man holding a please help me sign. I made no eye contact, I hurried on past, could not give in to his plea. It's not my problem, I said to myself. Then I felt God said to me, whatsoever you do to the least of your brothers, that you do unto me. Take time to give love and joy to each other, in all that you see. Whatsoever you do unto them, do unto me. seen. I'd almost forgotten my dream. Then one day I came home and caught someone stealing from me. I noticed an unwelcome stranger inside, struck a strong blow to their head. A young woman fell with my money in hand, and I heard from God and she said,
whatsoever you do to the least of your sisters, that you do unto me. Take time to give love and joy to your sisters. See me in all that you see. Whatsoever you do unto them.
whatsoever you do unto them, whatsoever you do unto them, you do unto me. You do unto me. Namaste. We have another seat or two up here, and if anybody, okay, you're good. We're good where we are. Okay, what's next? Omnism. Yeah, so we've been seeing this word a lot lately, omnism. And when I looked it up, it was very much like unity. It was basically saying we honor the beauty and the spirituality and the depth of all religions. Omnism. We have this little pendant that a unity minister made. It's called a harmony pendant, but we could also call it an omnism pendant because there are 10 different spiritual symbols on this sign. There's all kind of, like, it's got the little bit of the winged globe there and a lot of different things. And you'll see, I call this coexist bumper sticker in a pendant. We actually have people driving past us real fast and honking at us because they don't like coexist on the back of our van. I mean, what do you want? Anger and fighting all the time? I mean, really, you know, it's like somebody told me one time, what kind of church, one of my childhood friends, what kind of churches let you speak? I went, well, New Thought churches like Unity, oh, one of those. Unity churches, that's one of them feel-good churches. I said, yeah, where do you go? A place that makes you feel like crap? You know, I had another person to me one time, I don't believe any of that stuff that you're into. Why? Well, you're into all that channeling. I said, well, that's one aspect. There's channeling. People receive information and share it, and they feel that it came from a higher realm. You know, I know that with songs that I've written before. I go, Angelina, that is way more brilliant than I am. Those words were coming through. And so I said, well, you know, just for curiosity, they say, here's the deal. Instead of judging somebody, ask questions. That's a great way to reconnect with people. Just ask, well, okay, thanks for sharing. What are you into more? What resonates with you since anything channeled that's received? Oh, it's all the Bible for me. Just the Bible, that's it, just the way it is. What about the contradictions? That's to confuse you. That's spirit moving to confuse you, but the Bible, it's all right. Okay, well, where did that come from? Did they discover it one day and it was just there with there? No, it was written down by mostly men, probably not all mostly men, but the only ones that, you know, got mentioned. And okay, well, so they wrote it. Well, not exactly. It came through them. I said, channeling. The whole book. Anyway, they don't talk to me after that. It's amazing. They don't talk to me after that. Okay, so anybody ever been to Berlin? So I went to Berlin, I guess it was about 1993 or so. And I wasn't doing this full time, but I was singing at my church in Fort Pierce, Unity of Fort Pierce. And I went to where the wall was, and there were people there that had pieces of it for sale. And I don't know where the money went, but I know that there were pieces of the broken wall, and it had graffiti. Sometimes it had little graffiti on it. And so I got a piece of it. It meant something to me, because what it said to me was, all walls in the universe start in the human mind. a wall that says we're better or worse, and we need to separate ourselves from those people because they're not right for us. They're not like us. And we create these walls of separation. And they say that is the number one mental challenge for the human race is a form of loneliness. And you can have a loneliness and have people around you all the time, but if you believe that you and all rest of humanity are all separate, there will be an inherent loneliness in that. Something that I would say John Lennon calls instant karma. You think that you're better than other people, and on some level you won't feel good about it. There will be a loneliness. You think that you're going to be going to this magical place one day called heaven or whatever you want to call it, but people that didn't think and do things exactly the right way, they don't get to go. There's a loneliness that you will feel because of that way of thinking. Abraham calls it your inner GPS, and it will say, rearrange your route. That's not working, you know, and your inner GPS guides you. And when you have good thoughts about people and you say, I love and forgive them and I know they're doing the best they can, even if somebody you can't stand. By the way, it's all right to not be able to stand people. I can't stand that person. That's fine. But to not love them and not to see the divine in them will create you feeling lonely. Okay, and so that wall, that the physical wall came down, but to me, Berlin represented more the mental wall of thinking that this group of people were different from this group of people, and they had to be isolated from each other. Humanity always finds its way back to humanity. We can't stop it. We're like that grass in the sidewalk that there's not one crack in the sidewalk, but somehow that thing finds its way from the backyard to the driveway and comes up and there's a bush, you know. So we're like that. We will always find our way back to each other. And so when I came back from that trip, I had a song in my head. And so it became a song that I did on a more regular basis. And like I said, it was about 1994. So we're going to finish up our sermon on Namaste. Did we hit all of our major points? Thank you, Namaste. Okay. And then we'll finish. Now, there is a singing part. We hope you will sing along. The only thing that separates one people from another is the thoughts inside their heads when they forget we are all brothers. Are the walls inside their heads, thank you, Mom, say, are the walls inside their heads when they forget we are all brothers? Now, ladies, and there's a lot of you here, we want you to know that we use the word brothers because it rhymes with others. Please feel included when you hear that word. Okay, good. The only thing that separates one people from another is the wall inside their heads when they forget we are all brothers. The only thing that separates one people from another is the wall inside their heads when they forget we are all brothers. One day I traveled to Berlin to see just where the wall was. They tore it down in '89 in the name of love. But to some of us, the wall still stands. Nobody here. And to some, it never did. You know, the problem lies not in the stones, but in the minds that built it. The only thing that separates one people from another is the wall inside their heads. They forget we are all brothers. The only thing that separates one people from another is the wall inside their heads. They forget we are all brothers. You know everyone around the world. We all feel the same emotions. The children know what Lenin said. All we need is love. We've glorified the intellect and sacrificed the intelligent heart. Let's blow the walls to kingdom come. We all can do our part, yeah. The only thing that separates one people from another. Is the wall inside their heads when they forget we are all brothers. The only thing that separates one people from another is the wall inside their heads when they forget we are all brothers. Paradise is nothing but a state of mind when there's love in your heart.
Love in your heart.
Unity is waiting just around the bend. Now's the time for us to do our part. The only thing that separates one people from another is a wall inside their heads when they forget we are all brothers. The only thing that separates one people from another is a wall inside their heads when they forget we are all brothers. The only thing that separates one people from another is the wall inside their heads when they forget we are all brothers. The only thing that separates one people from another is the wall inside their heads when they forget we are all brothers and sisters too. I think there's one last thing you wanted to say about animals.
Well, only that animals can be our greatest teachers because they definitely know oneness. You know, they know that when you're not feeling happy or joyous, they're right there at your feet, wanting to be, you know, held and get in your heart. And I just feel like animals are such a great way to learn so much about us.
Amen. And unconditional love. So thank you for having us, and we will turn it over to Miss Renee.
Wow, thank you so much for raising the vibration here. Thank you. Talking about a positive path for spiritual living, you gave us a lot of tidbits. So thank you
I
so
got
much.
it from y'all.
Well, thank you so much. And thank you, everyone who makes this service. We have ushers, we have Stephen, Gail, Sarah, people that bring the food. I mean, everyone is just playing a part in this community. We thank you so much. So guess what happens at 12 o'clock or just a few minutes? We get more of them. So feel free to stay after service, the angel harp and sacred sound meditation with our very own Armand and Angelina. So please do stay afterwards. And every Thursday morning, we're very blessed to have Sarah to do a meditation and healing circle, and that's at 10:30 every Thursday. Coming up, services that we have our very own Christine. She's going to do God's personal invitation. It's going to be next Sunday at 10:30. And moving on, and then the following Sunday is going to be Charlie Tweet. He's going to do the Peace of A Course in Miracle. Now he's going to have a workshop afterwards that's going to be with new insights, again focusing around A Course in Miracles. And there is a sign-up sheet in the lobby with $15 in advance. Please make sure that you do visit our sacred. Well, thank you for all the volunteers. I'm sorry, we spoke of that earlier. So thank you. There's always an opportunity. You don't know what kind of gift that you may have. Every little bit counts. And speaking of wanting to serve, ask yourself, are you being called to serve? Consider to be a board of trustees. We're having applications are being accepted, and we're going to have that annual meeting with elections February 22nd. Really do a deep dive and ask yourself, this is a way that you can come in and know that you're helping to oversee the happenings that are happening at the church. And it's a big call, but it's not, you don't have to be, oh, I have to have a law degree to do it, or I have to have some business degree. No, it's just someone being there that cares and wants that good message and direction for the church. Now, if we'll prepare our gifts, so if the ushers will please come forward. And together we'll read our affirmation. I give thanks for all my blessings. I share my gifts freely, and I receive gratefully. I am in the flow of abundance. everyone can hear. Armand and Angelina wants everyone to have their music. So they offer their CDs and book on a suggested exchange basis. Please take what you desire, give from your heart, and feel free to tithe in the future if you don't have it now. That's gracious. Thank you so much for that opportunity.
Okay, I think we are ready for the peace song. So what is it y'all do? Please do it. As we prepare for the peace song, stand up. We're gonna sing the rock and roll version of the peace song. Same melody, same words, and then we're going to do a musical version of the prayer of protection. Leave you on it, make you as high as you can possibly get in church. Okay.
And let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator. Family all are we. Let me walk with my family in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Woo! Good singing. Imagine now that James Dillett Freeman got together with the Reverend James Brown to sing the prayer of protection. 1, 2, 3, 4. The light of God surrounds us. I am light. The love of God enfolds us. I am love. The power of God protects us. I am power. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever God is, we are. God is, and all is well. I gotta hit up and say, woo! The light of God surrounds us. Woo! The love of God enfolds us. Ha! The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Let's sing it again. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Kiss myself.